So whatever the case, I bring you the one and only Merz. He is in the yellow trunks and he is playing for Team Dignitas. And he is playing Terran to the northeast of Zelnaga Caverns versus his opponents. One and only Calje. He is in the pink trunks and he is playing Zerg to the southwest.
So we're going to have a 7 pool from Calje here, and we're going to have, I don't know what this is, like a proxy barracks here, which actually might not go in the favor of Merz if he's going to do that.
That actually might lose. That's the funny thing. He doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, so he's going to be building, I wouldn't be surprised if he built the supply depot kind of low down as well, but he's actually going to go inside the main base really early on to check in for this early scout, and he's, well, actually, he could have done that, and he's like, all right, if this is what you're going to do, I'm just going to go wall off. Okay, so now we're going to have Merz literally wall off now. So
Calje with the micro right there, and Merz with a little bit of a slip ends up losing his scouting SCV, which could turn the tide.
Yeah, it's going to be still pretty difficult for Calje, though, because Merz is just going to wall off on the ramp, and once that wall off has been completed, it's going to be really difficult for any links to break through that, as obviously SCVs are going to be able to repair that wall.
Yep.
So Calje's going to have a hard time here.
Yes. It's interesting to say that, hey, I'm going to go for a 7 pull into Extractor. How would you read this particular build, Apollo?
I don't read Silver League builds. I'm not reading this. You can try.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, we can give it a get. So the point of this is to obviously give him some longevity after this 7 pool fails.
The thing is it's going to take 3 workers to go into gas, which he's going to put 2 in. So he's going to put 2 workers into gas. Now he only has 5 mining drones.
Well, we can check the income comparison right here,
and the
we'll
income
see it's not so great.
Not so good at 2 minutes 40 seconds in the game. And we have 4 lings that are now going to move their way out, and Merz is already walled off. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just counted just with pure Marines and just pushed out with 6 Marines or something. But 2 more drones are, well, they have just popped out, so he's got a bit of a better economy, but still, 9 drones, sorry, versus 13 SCVs.
Yeah,
and a queen. Okay.
He's building drones, which is good. That's what a lot of Zerg players are actually doing these days. So that's to be expected. He wants to try and kill that SCV. It's obviously more important than checking out the base or anything along those lines. And that SCV getting into the base, of course, could spell disaster, because Merz will spot the crucial tactical decision to build this extractor.
Well, if he manages to get into the base, I think his lings are going to deny it, but at the same time, Merz has no idea what's going on. He's just going to play it safe, and still he's gasless at the moment as well, so he's just going to build up a huge amount of Marines and then go, because even if there were Banelings on the map, which are the direct counter to Marines here, is with a good amount of Marines, it's very easy just to micro them well against these Banelings without speed. So
it's the 2x5 Marine push with the SCV support, which is always great for building bunkers and being a general nuisance, especially when your opponent only has 4 Zerglings.
And so we are going to have these Marines now push out with these SCVs, and to be honest, I think this is going to be the end of Calje's career. Well, that could have actually helped him out, because he went to throw down a Baneling nest and then decided not to do it. That probably been the one thing that kept him alive a little bit longer. But this push is going to certainly kill him now. He's got 4 Zerglings and 14 drones against these Marines and SCVs.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty tricky, especially since he just started the spine crawler. In come the SCVs. Drones pulled off that line to try and defend against this. Now, Merz's APM allows him to micromanage extremely effectively, which means I would not really expect him to lose too much in this push. The Queen maybe might do some damage, or perhaps not. Whatever the case, now drones pulled off the line, and all of the Marines are still alive and are now dancing in the middle of this base, as you can very clearly see, which is a way to increase DPS.
Yes, they won't be firing. They're firing up in the air. There is an overload, so they do manage to get the overload while dancing. But at the same time now, these SCVs just catching these lings, and I think that's going to be the end of Calje here.
I have a feeling it might be. Merz doesn't actually want to lose the Marines, and he didn't. So there you go. And unfortunately, it looks like Metabolic Boost is just about to...
No, the Marines are having fun.
No, he doesn't want to shoot. There we go. There we go. GG indeed.
GG.